What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Carolina Panthers Madden 24 franchise rebuild. We've got a good one in store today as we've got the LA Rams going up against our Carolina Panthers. And as we take a look at the standings down below, we see Carolina has taken a half-game lead in the NFC South since the Falcons lost last week. The Falcons have lost 4 in a row, failing to score more than 14 points in those losses, including a loss to today's opponent, the Rams. In the last one, the Falcons dropped to the Saints 26-14. Today, we are taking on a very good Rams team as they have won their last 5, including a win last week over the Arizona Cardinals 31-24 that saw LA come back in the fourth quarter, scoring 24 unanswered. And coming out of practice this week, we've got one upgrade to fullback, John Lovett. We're going to go utility for him. He's up to a 69 overall. And he gets 1 ball carrier vision 1, carrying 1, catching 1, change of direction 2, impact block 2, lead block, and 1 pass block. And we have one injury coming out of practice as J.C. Horn landed awkwardly on his shoulder, dislocating it. He's going to be out for this Rams game. The Rams, on the other hand, will be without left tackle Patrick McCarry. He suffered a broken ankle and is still on IR. And here's how the Rams have done statistically this season. They are led by quarterback Tua Tagovailoa in his first year as a Ram. He has 13 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1,800 yards. Excellent year for him. On the ground, they are led by Cam Akers with 518 and 5 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns go to rookie running back Tyler Lindley, along with 260 yards. Receiving, of course, the veteran Cooper Kupp, 539 yards and 8 touchdowns. Van Jefferson, 449 and 4 touchdowns. And Tyler Higbee at tight end, 372 and 1 touchdown. Free agent addition DeAndre Hopkins has 23 catches and 312 in the air, giving this team 3 really good wide receivers and a good tight end. And the Rams defense is led in tackles by former Carolina Panther middle linebacker Shaq Thompson. He's got 64 tackles on the year. And leading the Rams in tackles for loss, also former Panther Emmanuel Ogbah. He's got 7. Aaron Donald, of course, leads this defense in sacks with 8.5, still getting it done. This team has a handful of interceptions. 2 of them go to youngster Casey Boatwright. 1 go to Isaiah Simmons, John Johnson, Shaq Thompson, former Panther Razul Douglas, Hakeem Davis Gaithier, and Travaris Hodges Tomlinson. Also on special teams, they also have another former Panther, even though it was for 1 year. Zane Gonzalez has kicked 4 field goals for them. He's splitting time with Brendan McManus. And the Rams' first round pick this past draft was Marquise Campbell. He's a 21-year-old rookie out of UCF at right tackle with star development. He's going to be a good one for years to come. All right, we are all set to get this one as our 5-3 Carolina Panthers travel to Los Angeles to take on the 7-2 Rams. Let's go. And welcome everybody to beautiful SoFi Stadium, one of the best looking stadiums in the NFL, as we've got an excellent matchup today between Miles Sanders and the Carolina Panthers. He goes up against Tua Tagovailoa and the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams, one of the top teams here in the NFC. Carolina putting their 2-game win streak on the line today up against these Rams. These Rams, of course, no slouches. They're on a 5-game win streak themselves. Carolina coming off impressive back-to-back wins over the Buccaneers and Eagles. Let's see how they handle this, a much better team. Looks like Carolina is ready to kick this one off. The Rams will get the football to start the game. And we are all set to go here in Los Angeles as Butker gets us off. Lindley will take this in his own end zone, bringing it out. And running right past Barno and up to the 19. Here comes Tua for the first drive of the day. He's got excellent stats on the year. 13 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1832 through the air. Good year for him. Carolina will be without star corner J.C. Horn today. He's out with a shoulder injury as this one's incomplete. The pressure put on by Craver. As it is now 2nd and 10 from the 19. 2 tight ends for Tagovailoa. Akers in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Akers, who tries to go up the middle and finds 5 yards as he's met by Schultz down at the 23. Now 3rd and 5. Tua empties the backfield. Everybody out wide. Tua under pressure, and Burns will get there for a sack of 9. Bringing them all the way back to the 14-yard line. Tua could not escape the speedy defensive end. Here comes Bryce Young out for the Panthers' first drive. He's had struggles this year. At times it's looked really good, at times it's looked really bad. He's got 1993 in the air, 13 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. And the Panthers will start this drive in the shotgun. Miles Sanders back there with Bryce Young. And they'll hand this off to Sanders as he looks to get outside and goes nowhere, met by former teammate Shaq Thompson. As we take a look at his numbers from last week. Very good week for Sanders. 2nd and 9 for Carolina. They come out with 3 wide. 2nd and 9. And sacked by Aaron Donald. That'll be a big loss of 7 there, as it looks like Nandy is shaken up and going back to the locker room. 3rd and 17 for Carolina. Going deep for Quintana, who has it, holds on to it, breaks a tackle, running to the end zone, touchdown, Carolina. Elias Quintana would not be denied as he puts on his best show for Hollywood. 3rd and 17. He found the opening. Excellent job there, staying up through the hit and using his good speed to get into the end zone. Now Butker on to attempt the extra point. And it is good. Carolina 7, the Rams nothing early here. Tagovailoa comes out for the 2nd drive for these Rams. Now 1st and 10 from the 18. Tagovailoa in the shotgun, Akers to his left. He's got all day, decides to go underneath for Hopkins, and that's good for 6 yards. Now 2nd and 4. Under center is Tua. And this is quick out to Kupp, who has it in traffic, and that will be a Rams 1st down. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Under center once again. 3 receivers out there with Higbee. And they're going to hand this off to Akers, but he's met going nowhere. Schultz in on the stop. 2nd and 9 now for Tua and the Rams. They need to get to the 40 and just hand this one off. Akers has the 1st down and more as he is dropped at the 43. Carolina not quite ready for that run. 1st and 10 from the 43 now. Kupp in the slot left. And it looks like they're going to hand this off to Akers again, but he's brought down in the backfield. Carolina brought some pressure and it worked out. Now 2nd and 12 for the Rams. And it looks like the screen is on for Akers as he tries to make a man miss and is pushed out of bounds by Schultz, getting close to the 1st down. 3rd and 3 here for Tua. Rams don't need far to go. And they're going to hand it off to Akers, who has a 1st down once again, this time at the Carolina 43-yard line. Rams putting together a good drive here. 1st and 10 from the 43. Tua in the shotgun. He hands this one back off to Akers, who goes up the middle for 5 before he's brought down. As we look at his numbers last week, 1 touchdown. 2nd and 5. Tua empties the backfield, and this one is out to Higbee, who makes the grab. And he's got a 1st down at the 13-yard line, tackled by Von Bell. Herring could not keep up with the big tight end. We saw a play here similar last week that worked really well for Tampa Bay. Now 1st and 10 from the 13. Let's see what Tua and the Rams have in store here as this one goes out to Kupp, and he's going to lose a yard. Tackled down by Dante Jackson. Good defense there from the corner. 2nd and 11 as we near 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Tua drops back, throws to the corner, has Higbee for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee getting it done on this drive. Excellent throw here by Tua to find his tight end. He found the soft spot in the zone, and Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it is good. We are tied here in Los Angeles. 7-7. Anger on to kick this one back. Hamler will take it in the end zone and kneel it down for a touchback. Here comes Bryce Young and the Panthers offense once again. They look to duplicate the success they had on their last drive as they come out with 3 tight ends and Sanders in the backfield. Handoff to Sanders with room to run as he's finally brought down at the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd carry of the afternoon. Now 1st and 10 from the 40 for Carolina. 3 tight ends still out there as they hand this off to Sanders again, who is brought down at the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for Carolina. They'll go play action. And this is dropped off to Medina, who holds on through it. Bryce was hit as he threw. Excellent concentration by him and Medina. 1st and 10 from the 44 for Carolina. And this one will go underneath to Justin Dean, who has it and is marked just shy of the 1st down. 2nd and inches for Carolina. And they're going to let the clock run down to the start of the 2nd quarter. We've got a good one here early as Carolina 7, the Rams 7 are tied up in this one. And here's the 2nd and inches play. Young in the shotgun. We'll hand this off to Miles Sanders, who has a Carolina Panthers 1st down up to the 27-yard line. 3 tight ends out there now for Carolina on 1st and 10. And this goes across the middle for Quintana, who's got it at the 15. 1st and 10 for Carolina. And this is a handoff to Sanders, who tries to get outside, breaks away from 2 tackles, and is brought down after a 3-yard gain. Now Carolina empties the backfield on 2nd and 7. And this goes out to Quintana, but it's through his hands. Justin Simmons, good coverage there. Now 3rd and 7 for Carolina. As this goes underneath for Dean, who has enough for the 1st down at the 4. His 2nd grab of the day. Just coming across the middle there. And gets enough for the 1st. Now 1st and goal from the 4 for Carolina. And they're going to toss this out to Miles Sanders, who has some blocking and a touchdown. Miles Sanders finds the end zone. And of course, he brings his team to celebrate with him. Excellent job there by Carolina to retake the lead. Excellent blocking by Moden and the receivers. Here's the extra point attempt. Butker's kick is good. Carolina retakes a 7-point lead. Now Butker on for the kickoff back to LA. Lindley back deep to return, takes it out of the end zone and has space. Carolina once again giving up another Kick return, touchdown. This time to Tyler Lindley. And the Rams look to tie it right back up. He was gone after he found a seam. Something that's been plaguing Carolina for the last 2 years. And Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it is good. We are tied here in Los Angeles once again. Anger on to kick this one back to the Panthers. Hamler back to return it. As he looks for space, gets it up to the 19-yard line. And here comes Miles Sanders, 6, rushes for 36 yards and the 1 touchdown. First and 10 for Carolina here. Bryce Young takes the shotgun snap, looks for Medina, wide open, makes the grab, and is out at the 48-yard line. Ramon Medina. He's been active with the injury to Jonathan Mingo, and he's making the most of it. As we take a look down below, Tampa Bay gets their second win of the year, this time over the New York Jets, as we've got it first and 10. And they're going to hand this off to Miles Sanders, who gets 2 yards, tackled down by Shaq Thompson. Second and 8 for Carolina here as they come out in the shotgun. And this one is knocked away, intended for Justin Dean. Bryce couldn't fit it in there. Good defense there. Now Carolina empties it out on 3rd and 8. And this a screen pass to Dean, who's got it, and the first down. He's brought down at the 30. Now first and 10 from the 30-yard line for Carolina. And this one out to Dean again, but just out in front. Couldn't hook up with the speedy wide receiver. Second and 10 from the 30 here. Carolina comes out under center. And they'll hand this off to Sanders, who looks for room, gets it, and more. As he's brought down at the 14, that'll be a 16-yard run. And another Panthers first down. 3 tight ends out there for Carolina now. Young under center. And they'll fake this one off to Sanders and then throw it to him. And he's got 4 yards there. Second and 6 for the Panthers. And sacked is Young by Davis Gaither. The second sack for this Ram defense today. And that'll bring up 3rd and 14 as Carolina once again empties. And wide open, but incomplete. DJ Chark was wide open. Bryce Young overthrew him. That would have been an automatic 6. And here's Harrison Buckner to attempt the 35-yard field goal. And that kick is good as Carolina retakes the lead here in the second. Butker on to kick it back. Lindley, I don't know why I find that so hard to say, is brought down at the 16. As we look at Cam Akers' numbers on the year. Now first and 10 for LA. Tua in the shotgun. And they're going to hand this off to Akers, but he loses a yard as he's brought down by Craver and Schultz. Second and 11 now for the Rams. They come out in the shotgun. And throw this one underneath and off the hands of Van Jefferson. Had an easy first down, but dropped it. Now it's 3rd and 11. Carolina bringing pressure and thrown away. 4th and 11. Good job by this Carolina defense. Brian Anger on to punt this back to Anderson. Anderson will field this at about the 41. And he'll get it up to the 50 as Carolina will take over in excellent field position as we take a look at Sanders' numbers. 54 yards, 1 touchdown on 8 carries. Now 1st and 10 from the 50 for Carolina. We've got just over 2 minutes left to go here. And Sanders will take it for 4 yards up the middle, up to the 46. Now 2nd and 6. One more play here before the 2-minute warning. Bryce Young dropping back, looking for deep, but it's intercepted by Boatwright as he steps out of bounds. The first turnover of today's game belongs to Carolina and Bryce Young. Casey Boatwright one-on-one with Justin Dean, got excellent position and takes that one away. And here comes Cam Akers and the Ram offense. They failed to produce anything on their last drive. Now 1st and 10, they come out under center with 2 tight ends. And they'll dump this one off to the tight end, Allen, who shoves away Jackson and gets a gain of 9. And we've hit the 2-minute warning here in LA. Our score, Carolina 17, the Rams 14. Now 2nd and 1 for LA. 3 wide receivers out there. And this is caught over the middle by Jefferson. The Rams will go hurry up. And this one goes out underneath for Hopkins, but he's tackled immediately. And once again, the Rams are hurrying to the line. And Burns finds Tua once again. And the Rams once again go hurry up. Tua, sensing the pressure, has to get rid of it, throws it deep to a wide open Higbee. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. Carolina lost him in coverage. And the Rams will take their first timeout as they are set up in scoring position. Now 1st and 10 for the Rams. Tua dropping back, hit as he throws, but gets it out to Higbee. And that's a gain of 4. The Rams will use their second timeout here with 36 seconds left to go in the half. 2nd and 6 for the Rams. And this one is dropped off underneath for Higbee, who's met immediately by Schultz. Third and 3 after the hurry up. This one quick off the hands of Hopkins. 4th and 3 coming up. Hopkins not known for dropping the football, and the Rams will just attempt the field goal as they look to tie this one back up. Kick is up and good. We're all tied up once again, 17-17. Anger on to kick this one back as it's short for Hamler. And he gets it up to the 23. We've got 9 seconds left to go here in the half. Don't expect Carolina to do too much. And yes, they'll just hand it off. And Aaron Donald will make the tackle. And that will do it for the first half of football here. We've got a good one. Carolina 17, LA 17, as these two teams continue to go back and forth. Now let's take a look around the league at some other scores. We're going to start down in Tampa, where we know the Buccaneers got their second win of the year. 2 interceptions for Goff in this one, as the Jets fall to the Bucs. Next up, New England versus Houston. And in there, Houston's got a 14-point lead over the struggling New England Patriots. Stroud has himself a touchdown to Keenan Allen. And then down in Miami, where the Falcons are taking on the Dolphins, and the Falcons win that one 31-28. So if Carolina wants to stay ahead in this division, they need to come away with the victory here. As we take a look at some highlights, Young dropping back, throwing deep for Quintana, who holds on and will run this one in for a Panther score, the first touchdown of the day. And here's the second half kickoff as Anger gets us underway. Hamler will take this one, and he'll get it up to the 25-yard line. And that's where Carolina will start the second half. Now 1st and 10 for Carolina. And they'll hand this one off to Sanders, who gets outside and gets 3 yards, tackled down by Shaq Thompson. 2nd and 7 now for Carolina as they come out with 2 tight ends. They hit the play action and look deep for Dean, who's got this one and knocked out of bounds at the 40. Another excellent gain there for Justin Dean. His 4th grab of the day, as Young had all day to wait for his guy to get open. Now 1st and 10 for Carolina. Ball at the 40-yard line. They're going to hand this off to Sanders, but he's met immediately, and that's going to be a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 now for Carolina. Bryce drops back and gets away from a sack, but can't get away from the second one. Fumbles the football. Picked up by Turner, and he's going to run this one back for a fumble. 6, Kobe Turner. That is now 2 weeks in a row the opponents have recovered a fumble for a touchdown. Bryce did well to get rid of one, but couldn't get rid of the ball. And the big man runs it in. Here's the extra point by Gonzalez as the Rams take the first lead of the day. And that kick is good. 24-17 LA. Now Anger ready to kick it back, as Hamler will take this one at about the 3. And he's got a good return up to the 29-yard line. And here comes Carolina's offense again after that sack fumble. They had a good drive going. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Let's see if Bryce Young can hold on to the football as he hands this one off to Miles Sanders. And Sanders has a first down for Carolina as he's brought down at the 41-yard line. Now 1st and 10, 3 tight ends out there for Carolina. And they'll run the counter to Sanders, who gets outside and will have 8 yards. Good job slipping by the first man. Now 2nd and 2. Carolina in the shotgun, as this one is thrown out for Chark, but incomplete. Just led him a bit too far. 3rd and 2 now for Carolina as they come out with 2 tight ends. And this one quick over the middle for Quintana. An easy 2 yards there and a Panthers first down. Now Carolina has it 1st and 10 from the 46. And they'll hand this off to Sanders as he looks for space and has 7. Excellent run there by Miles to make something out of nothing. 2nd and 3 now from the 39. They play action. Dump this off to Hayden Hurst, who finally gets a piece of the action as he's got a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 here for Carolina as they keep this drive moving. And Young hit as he throws. Can't get that one to Dean, and it falls incomplete. Carolina once again empties out the backfield here. As Young hit as he threw, and this one is picked off by Boatman again. Couldn't get enough under it. It went up like a lame duck, and that is picked off. The 2nd time today, Casey Boatman finds the football. Young under pressure, couldn't find Medina. And now LA has the football one more time as they look to extend their lead. And this is a screen out to Cup, who has it, makes a man miss, makes a second man miss, and is finally brought down at the 33-yard line. First and 10 from the 33, 3 tight ends for LA. And they're going to hand this one off to Akers, who finds 3. There's a lot of 3s in that one. Now second and 7 for LA. Dropping back and completing this one to DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know who Isaiah is. First and 10 for LA. As this one goes out to Higbee, who makes the grab and is pushed forward just shy of the first down marker. Second and inches now from the 35. They're going to hand this off to Akers, but he can't find any room. He's going to lose 3 on the play. Third and 3 here for LA. They come out with 3 tight ends, and there could be movement up front or neutral zone infraction. Yep, encroachment. Oh, Brian. And that's going to set the Rams up with that first down. First and 10 from the 32. And this one goes out quickly to Hopkins, who loses the football. It is picked up by Bartell. Hopkins fumbled, put it on the ground, and Chris Bartell found it. Let's see if we can see who forced it. Hard to tell. May have been Flowers. Looked like Flowers got him when he was spinning. And here comes the Carolina offense as we take a look at the season's numbers for Miles Sanders. 60 yards shy of 1,000. Now first and 10 from the 26. Carolina has a chance to get back in this one. They'll hand this off to Sanders, but he's met in the backfield, losing 4 by Ogba. Excellent play there by Ogba as that brings up second and 14. Well, play action. Bryce finds Quintana again, who makes the grab at the 44-yard line. And he's got 100 yards receiving. First and 10 as the third quarter is coming to a close. Bryce Young in the shotgun. And this one is out to Chark, who's got it, and 4 yards. Second and 6, under 10 seconds left to go here in the third. They're going to fake the handoff and dump this underneath for Hurst, who has it and finds his way past the first down marker to the 44. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We've got a good one. 17 Carolina, 24 Los Angeles. Now first and 10 from the 44-yard line. And Aaron Donald gets the initial pressure, and it's still a tackle for a loss. Second and 11 now. This one goes out to Quintana, who has it and is going to be marked just shy. Third and inches. Now third and inches for Carolina as they come out with 3 tight ends. Sanders in the backfield. And they're going to hand off to Miles, who runs just straight ahead and gets the first down. First and 10 for Carolina here. And this one floated up for Dean, who makes the grab through the hit. Bryce kind of lofted it up there as he was hit, and Dean comes down with it. Excellent placement there by Young. And Carolina has it first and 10 from the 14 now. As this one goes out for Quintana, but it's knocked away. Second and 10 coming up. Second and 10 here for Carolina. Bryce drops back and will dump this off to Quintana, who will gain 5, making it a much more manageable third down. Carolina needs 5 or the end zone here. Third and 5. Young under pressure, can't get rid of it, and he is sacked. All the way back at the 20, Aaron Donald. And Butker will come out for the 37-yarder. And it is good. Carolina trails by 4. Butker will kick this one deep. Lindy on the return at the goal line. Looks for space and has a bit of it as he's finally hauled down by Barno at the 32. And here comes the Rams offense, which has been good to start the second half. They have it 1st and 10 from the 32. Tua in the shotgun. And this one is caught by Hopkins. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Tua in the shotgun again. They're going to bring motion. And this one over the middle, caught by Hopkins. As we take a look at the sacks for Carolina. 2nd and 4. Tua empties the backfield. As Derek Brown gets pressure up the middle, this one goes out across the middle for Kupp, and it's caught for a Rams 1st down. Now 1st and 10 from the 47. This one goes out to Allen, who makes the grab and is tackled down after a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Tua empties the backfield one more time. And this is quick across the middle to Higbee, who has another 1st down for LA. Now 1st and 10 from the 35 as we near 3 minutes left to go in this one. And this one goes out to Higbee again, and it's good for 2. 2nd and 8, and the Rams are driving. Tua under center. As Tua will throw back across his body for Kupp, and that's going to be no gain on the play. And we have hit the 2-minute warning here in LA. Our score, Carolina 20, Los Angeles 24. Tua empties the backfield. Carolina brings pressure. Jimmy Robinson gets there. His 2nd play on the drive in a row where he makes an impact. Jamie Robinson bringing down Tua, who couldn't escape the speedy blitzing safety. And Carolina's defense just may get out of this one. Anger on to punt this one deep. Anderson will let this go out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Carolina's offense has a huge mountain to climb as they need a touchdown. And 90 yards to go. 1st and 10 from the 10. And this one goes out to Quintana, who has it. And Carolina will take their first time out as they gain 11. 1st and 10, ball at the 21. Across the middle for Sanders as he hauls that one in for a gain of 9. And Carolina will go hurry up. Young hit as he throws, and that one will fall incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for Carolina. They need this one. As this goes out to Quintana, who has it at the 39-yard line. Elias Quintana has been huge today. Now 44 seconds left to go in this one. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll fake the handoff and throw this one out again to Quintana, who gets out of bounds at the 29. And it looks like Aaron Donald may be shaken up. This could be a huge blow to this Rams defense. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Carolina just 29 yards away from tying this, well, taking the lead. As this one is nearly picked off for the 3rd time by Boatwright. 2nd and 10 from the 29. As this goes out to Quintana, but it's knocked away. Boatwright, excellent defense there. Now 3rd and 10 from the 29. 29 seconds left to go. And this one over the middle for Chark, but it's incomplete. Chark couldn't hold on through the hits. Now 4th and 10. Carolina needs this one to keep the game alive. They play action. Going deep for Medina, who's got it, and a touchdown. Ramon Medina, who has been absolutely outstanding, gets himself a touchdown on a huge play by Carolina. Unbelievable job there by this Carolina offense. And Butker's on to make it a 3-point game. And it is good, 27-24. Now Butker ready to kick it off. Lindley deep to take this one. And he is brought down by Angelo Flowers at the 15. Now 1st and 10 for Carolina. And this one is floated out of bounds. Intended for Cooper Kupp. 2nd and 10 from the 15 here for LA. As Tua just dumps this one off to Higbee, who makes a man miss and gets out of bounds. 5 seconds left to go here. And now it's likely that Tua will just throw it as far as he can. He's got all day looking for something, as this one is knocked away. And that is the game. Carolina holds on to win this one, coming back and taking it 27-24 for their 3rd straight victory, improving to 6-3. Now let's take a look at some stats. Bryce Young had a good day. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 354 through the air. Tua was also pretty good with 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and 232 in the air. Rushing, Miles Sanders gets himself a touchdown with 83 yards. Cam Akers didn't get much going, and they didn't run him a lot. Receiving, 2 people had 9 receptions. Tyler Higbee and Elias Quintana. Higbee goes for 119 and a score, and Quintana goes for 169 and a score. Also good days from Justin Dean, who had 82 yards, and Ramon Medina, who had 73 and a touchdown, the game winner. Tackles for loss, Jamie Robinson just played in the backfield. He had 4. Aaron Donald had 3. Sacks, Brian Burns found 2 of them. Aaron Donald gets 1.5. Kinlaw gets 1. Robinson gets 1, and this one was huge as it knocked the Rams out of scoring position. Hakeem Davis Gaither gets 1, and Wheaton gets gets a half. And Boatwright gets the 2 interceptions. And we've got a couple of upgrades coming out of the game, and no surprise, one is to Elias Quintana, who had an excellent day. We're going to go blocking for him. He's up to a 78 overall. And he gets 1 awareness, 1 lead block, 1 pass block power, 2 run block, and 1 run block power. And the second upgrade goes to Akeem Ekwonu. We're going to go agile for him. He's up to an 82 overall. And he gets 2 awareness, 1 pass block, and 2 pass block finesse. And that's going to do it for our Panthers in this one, as we come away with our 3rd straight victory, this time over the LA Rams, 27-24. The next one's going to be a good one as we return home to take on division rival Atlanta. Atlanta won their game, so they are 6-4. We are 6-3. This one is going to push a team a little bit further ahead in the NFC South, so it should be a good one. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.